Keeping you informed. This is In.form on WBDC and 18 WJTS.
Hello and welcome to your In.form program right here on 101 Country WBDC and 18 WJTS. I'm Caitlin Nykum, and it is once again time to talk about the Tri-County YMCA. We have our regular guest, Mr. Mike Steffi. How's it been going? It's been another crazy month for you guys.
It's going good, Caitlin. Time is flying by, and we're keeping busy with a whole bevy of activities at the Y.
Whole bevy of activities. I think that's a good way to put it, because abundance and holiday season and stuff, it can be very easy to get caught up in everything. But before we talk about all the fun stuff that's coming up for you guys in the holiday season, let's talk about this past month or so of events, because you guys have stayed busy. I had the pleasure of checking out one of the events that we'll get into here in a little bit, but you guys, Halloween and so far, and elections and ladies' night, you guys had a busy October.
We did. We kind of ended the month of October with our Monster Dash 5K run. It was a pretty awesome event. It was a beautiful day. We had about 100 walk/runners participate, many of those who were in costume, so a lot of fun. We had Wood Capital Pizza over for the day and enjoyed our new little patio area that we have set up, and it was just a great day and really appreciative of everybody who came out for the Monster Dash.
That sounds fantastic, and I have seen the patio out there. It looks it's a very nice addition to just kind of round out the space. But Mike, I have to ask, it's always a surprise of what you dress up for every year. So what did you dress up as?
Well, I had a lot of people walk past me and said, "I want to go fast," and then I gave my catchphrase of "If you ain't first, you're last." So can you guess yet? I'm the great Ricky Bobby from Talladega Nights.
That's who I was thinking. I knew I was going to say the name wrong, so I'm glad you saved me from that humiliation.
Yeah, so
Ricky Bobby.
Yeah, so Ricky Bobby in the movie was sponsored by Wonder Bread, so some people thought I was a bread man. But most people got it, though, and people asked me where my Cal Naughton was. So, yeah, it was fun. It was a great weather day and a great fun day to get out and dress up and enjoy everyone's company.
That is fantastic. I should have been there to see it, but alas, I'm still not on the super fitness side of things yet, but we're getting there. We're getting there, and every year's a new year. Ladies' night and voting also went on, so yeah. I saw Ladies' night. You guys had a fantastic turnout. First thing, 5:30, a lot of great vendors and whatnot, and I heard voting. I heard a lot of things, but all good things about voting. So what can we hear about that?
Yeah, so Ladies' night was our kind of vendor fair that we've been doing for a few years, and people who do kind of direct sales like Tupperware, 31, Mary Kay, different things like that. We had some handmade items there. KLP Promotions had some nice blankets and some delicious baked goods from a variety of different people. And also one of our favorite members, Dan Hedinger with Monkey Hollow Winery, was there to do some wine tasting. Dan always enjoys coming out for our ladies' night. So it was a great night, great event. Lots of good raffle prizes that we gave away to people who came and attended Ladies' Night. And then voting, the Y is a voting center for DuBois County. So 2 Saturdays prior to the election, we had early voting. That went very well, a constant stream of people. And then Election Day from 6 a.m. till about noon, it was kind of lined up out the door. So it was great to see everyone come out and support, and then, of course, into the evening. But, a big shout out to all the poll workers in DuBois County, and Amy at the clerk's office did a phenomenal job of just making sure everything runs seamless. For us, it's no trouble at all. It's it's all on them. So, but they do a great job in keeping everyone lined up and where they're supposed to be and getting the job done in a timely manner. So that always makes it nice when you can kind of find the results out pretty quickly. So big shout out to DuBois County and the people who all helped with voting.
That is fantastic. And again, we kind of hear everybody's individual experiences with voting and whatnot, but being able to hear from one of the remote location hosts that, it's super easy and they work with us and all that stuff. That's very exciting and kind of kind of, humbling to hear. Of course, DuBois County, in some retrospects, they do certain things the best. It just depends on who you talk to. So it's exciting to hear that even with something as what might seem tedious as voting and early voting, that went smoothly for you guys is fantastic.
Yeah. I think it gave us an opportunity too for, those Saturdays we would have our Kinder Kicker soccer program going on, and one of the Saturdays was Monster Dash. So kind of a 2-for-1, come and watch your grandchild play soccer and get your vote in and be done. So I hope it helped drive the number of people to vote. I mean, it's kind of the reason it's been done like this is for a convenience thing, and now you don't have to go to your certain precinct and vote. So we have a lot of people from all over the county who vote not only at the Y, but all the voting centers that the county's established.
Right, and that's, just fantastic. It's you go to run your errands, you get to have multiple things done in one stop. I mean, just cherry on top there. Before we talk about our upcoming schedule, you guys have been pushing your regional wellness center capital campaign and whatnot. And I know that we had Mayor Vonderheit on in our news programming to talk about the big, exciting stuff that's been going on there. But from the Tri-County Y side of things, how has that been going for you guys?
Yeah, it's been going very, very well. I've talked several times on here that we're in the midst of a capital campaign to raise $15 million. We are at $12.7 million right now, so that's pretty big numbers. Almost not real by now, surreal, but great support from everyone in the area, whether it's a business or an individual. I think everyone sees the benefits that this is going to provide to not only Jasper, but the outreaching area as well. We did receive a $5 million from the Ready 2.0 grant, which, again, pretty awesome news. And then the last couple of weeks, we've been working with our design team with Hafer and Kremp Construction, the City of Jasper, and the Y, kind of putting the more detail to the plans. We talked a little bit off air about the property there in the Parklands, and we've been working on how the traffic is going to flow in and out, and all that kind of detail of things that really makes it seem real. So we've made some very good progress on that. We hope to have our kind of final design and budget tied up by the end of this year, and then be able to start construction in 2025. So
wow, that's sooner rather than later. That's exciting.
Yeah, I can't say it any more clearly, but it is going to happen. So in some way, shape, form, or manner, something is going to happen, and we're super excited that we're going to be able to, hopefully accomplish the whole vision that we had laid out. So it's very good, but still have some support to garner. So looking at trying to raise $2.5 to $3 million yet here, hopefully by the end of the year, and been talking to a lot of people. But you can really go to our website at tricountymca.org. We have a button on top labeled Regional Wellness Center that will kind of give you the full rundown of what's going to happen in there, what the facility plan may look like, how it's going to be funded, all that good stuff, and also how you can help support if it's something that you're interested in helping support financially.
Yes, and every little bit helps when it comes to something this massive and big. And the slogan for the Regional Wellness Center is Better Together, and I want to highlight that it's not just the City of Jasper. It's not just the Tri-County Y who is facilitating and doing all this major planning of how this is going to impact the area. I know some people, they may or may not know the details behind planning and whatnot, but again, this is a group effort from everybody involved. There's going to be that behind-the-scenes committee and all that stuff. So there's a lot of thought, effort, and of course, that's why the financial donations are so necessary, is because implementing all of these thoughts and plans and stuff, it takes a lot of help, but it sounds like you guys are getting in the getting ready to take off stages, which is very exciting. Yeah,
so we've also, part of this, we've been talking to local organizations. I met with the Jasper JCs last week, and my question to them was, how can this facility help your organization? Do you need a place to meet? Do you need a place, I see it every day at the Y in Ferdinand, as we talk about voting, and we talk about blood drives, and we talk about Toys for Tots drop-offs, or name your nonprofit organization that needs a place to meet or a place to kind of drop off a box or help get their word out or take part in some education. This is some of the kind of maybe things the Regional Wellness Center is going to do that people aren't really have at their top of their mind. So, for all the local organizations out there is, we want to be better together, and how can we have the facility and have the foot traffic and the access as being open, 5 a.m. to 9 p.m. during the day. How can we help your organization achieve your mission is kind of the question that I have for those organizations out there that are doing great work already in the community and have a chance to be even better together.
Yes, even more of a community staple than what might be prefaced. So, Mike, if anyone has questions so far as nonprofit work or anything, should they reach out to you, or what should they do so far as that stuff?
Yeah, absolutely. You can call me at the Y at 812-367-2323. Mike at tricountyymca.org is my email. We're on Facebook. We have a website. Pretty much walking around the community every day somewhere. So if you see me in Walmart, I'll probably have a Y shirt on, and track me down, and I'll be happy to talk to you. If you have positives, negatives, what about this? We've heard a whole list of different, ideas of, have you considered having this in there? Well, what about this?
Right.
Or what about that? So I love to talk to people about it, because really the Regional Wellness Center belongs to the community and the people that it serves. It's, it's not my place. It's not the city's place. It belongs to the community. So we want it to evolve into what the community needs and wants it to be.
Yes, and if you see Mike out somewhere, he's a tall guy, so you won't miss him. So, just look above and beyond, and that's the guy you need to see.
That's right.
So
I appreciate you using tall as a describer. Thank you. Thank you, Caitlin. I appreciate it.
You're very tall. I mean, it's a fact, I would hope. Getting back on our itinerary here, Regional Wellness Center, very exciting stuff. The therapy pool and sauna, I would imagine, is going well for you guys as well. There's a lot of scheduling and stuff that involves that as well, right?
Yeah, so our newest addition, the therapy pool and sauna, has opened in middle of September. So we got several weeks under our belt. We're seeing a lot of usage in both. So the therapy pool, we have classes. We also have open swim time. It is a smaller warm water pool. The water is 92 degrees. It feels awesome. We have water weights and noodles and jets that you can swim against, or just a great place to go and kind of relax. And we've seen people who have recovering from knee surgery or getting ready to have knee surgery, or just people who just need that warm water to help their muscles and joints feel better. It's been great. And then the sauna, kind of blown away by the amount of people that have been using the sauna, myself included. I love going in there and sweating some things off, but been going very well. Also looking at, doing some further additions in there. We're partnering with Pro Rehab about bringing some of their PT patients in, talking to other different people about utilizing that pool as partners, and adding some other amenities and programs that we'll be doing in the therapy pool.
Fantastic. That sounds like a great amenity. I mean, in general, and now that we're going into the colder months, it's going to be probably a necessity for a lot of people just to get that movement where they may or may not get it where they're not going outside because it's cold or the weather's weird or all of the above. There's a lot of variables. So having that indoor facility, that's spectacular.
Yeah, I was kind of blown away by how quiet it is back there.
Really?
We kind of, didn't put a big sound system back there, and, the Y is busy, and it can get loud in there when there's, kids or a bunch of pickleballers or whatever. But, if you go back in our therapy pool, it's really a kind of a serene place, can be, and nice place to go and just kind of relax.
That is fantastic to hear. And again, a firsthand account of the facilities. What beats that?
That's right.
So let's talk about upcoming activities. We are on the cusps of Thanksgiving and Christmas, although I'm still in the Halloween spirit, so just don't mind me. But upcoming Christmas events, you guys, of course, have all your programming that you guys are still providing and whatnot. So what can we expect from the Tri-County Y? Yeah,
so one thing I wanted to talk about is this weekend, the 16th and 17th of November, we are a site host for the Christkindl Mart. So our facility will be taken over by antique vendors.
Ooh.
We'll also have the Schnitzelbank catering at the Y. But our facility will be closed on Saturday and Sunday, except for the fitness center for those members 16 and over who have an active after-hours card. So, the market is 9 to 4 on Saturday and 10 to 5 on Sunday. So if you want to get your exercise in, I would advise you coming in prior to those hours. During the day, Chris-Kennedy parking is at a premium.
Yes.
For sure. So do have the fitness center open during Chris-Kennedy, but wanted to kind of let everyone know that the rest of the facility will be closed.
Yes, or just, make your trip in before or maybe after work one day this week. And if you have any questions, you can call the office and ask about, because again, that's going to be very busy. It's always just super busy for Ferdinand, but an amazing event that a lot of people are very excited about.
Right. And a good reminder for our members, with Thanksgiving and Christmas and New Year's, the holidays coming up, there are very few times, but sometimes that the Y is closed. So that after hours access card gives you an opportunity to come in on Christmas morning and get your treadmill miles in if you want, or get your lift on before you take on the day event. So if you don't have an after hours card at the YMCA, this would be a great week to come in and take care of that.
Yes, or just any membership in general. If you don't have a Y membership, what are you doing? You need to go over to Ferdinand and get that sorted out.
That's right. And also as gift-giving season, we see a lot of people who get Y memberships for their kids, their parents, their children who have kids. So it's a great way, those can be done as monthly memberships, annual memberships. They can be used as credit for our school-age childcare programs, or a gift certificate to participate in Kinder Kickers. But really get a kick out of the kids who buy the family membership or the membership for their parents, and then helps their parents, gives them a little more incentive to stay active and come in and do it. So I think we've seen that the kids that do that for their parents kind of becomes an annual gift, which is always nice to have that annual gift in your bag to check off every year. So, but we have membership options, like I mentioned, from youth to individual to family to senior couple, really everywhere in between, to kind of help suit your financial needs. And now with kind of enrollment season, we do have third-party payer memberships for Silver Sneakers, Silver and Fit, Renew Active. So if you have a Medicare supplement, there's a good possibility that a Y membership could be included in that. You just need to get your membership card and give us a call, and we can check it out.
Yes, and remind us, for those who are maybe wanting to do some planned shopping, especially for gift giving, what's the best way to kind of look at the plans and review what might be right for maybe someone who's buying for their parents or something like that? Yeah,
I think TriCountyYMCA.org. We have all our membership categories listed on there, but the best thing to do is stop by and see. Gave a tour yesterday, and for me, when I can walk through the building and kind of say or show what happens in each of those rooms, kind of really gives people an idea of all the breadth of activities that go on at the Y. It's not just the fitness center with a few treadmills. It's all the Group X classes that go on, the gym, the walking track, the pickleball, the group exercise classes, and all the different programs that go on in the Y. There's a lot to do there for sure.
And the instructors and trainers that's a good bang for your buck, because you have a lot of advanced, well-versed people that are working there, and it's fantastic. And their people skills are through the roof, because that's what they love to do. Yeah, we do. Our Group X instructors are phenomenal and very welcoming and inviting. It can be intimidating and sometimes to look in at a group exercise class, but our instructors are always very aware of seeking out those who are maybe coming for the first time or have questions about the class. And there's always modifications that can be done. You're only comparing yourself to yourself. So don't feel like you have to go in there and put as much weight on the barbell as somebody else, or, use a chair for a little extra balance. That's fine. But yeah, our instructors are very good, and our members are very good too about bringing in new people and kind of helping them along, because at one point they were there too, looking in the window, trying to figure out, should I go in or should I not go in? So, group exercise classes are a phenomenal way to get started. And we're, doing group exercise classes, and then we're also doing morning energizers at Santa Claus, Huntingburg, at the Y at Ferdinand
on WJTS.
Yes.
So they're kind of everywhere. So try to take away those barriers and access for people to be able to participate as much as they can.
Yeah, no shame in gaining or just any type of abilities with the Tri-County Y. Mike, we've gone over a lot of different topics today. Is there anything else you want to make sure to mention? Because it's going to be busy season for you guys. We're kind of in the middle where you get to take a brief breather, but I mean, right back into it here real soon.
That's right. So we see, kind of the first thing we see is the fall sports end at the schools, and a little bit of a transition, and then the next. We got kind of the holidays and through our events, and then we're just waiting for that weather to turn cold, which is a little chilly this morning. So, everyone who's been walking and working and doing stuff outside, now's the time to start thinking about migrating inside. I mean, it gets dark at 5:30 now, so
yes.
Another barrier to doing things outside. So the Y is a great space to come inside and keep up that physical activity through the wintertime, and lots of programs going on, and good time to come check us out. So if you're over at Chris Kinnemart, we will have staff at the front that can show you around, talk to you around. A tour might be a little tough, as busy as we are, but definitely we'll have information available on membership. They can answer any of your questions, and they can even sign you up if you're ready to sign up this weekend.
Fantastic. Well, Mike, of course, we always appreciate you stopping by and giving us the rundown, and just very excited to see these upcoming events, how these past events have gone, and again, that Regional Wellness Center progress, because we're anxiously awaiting, but it's very exciting, and we know you guys are doing great work behind the scenes.
Yep. Well, thanks for having me, Caitlin. I always enjoy coming in.
Fantastic. And that has been your In.form with the Tri-County YMCA here on 18 WJTS and 101 Country WBDC.
This has been In.form on WBDC and 18 WJTS. Catch past episodes on our social media pages and our websites. If it matters to you, it matters to us. In.form.